It's not divided. He has a way about him that brings people in and seeks to involve those that are elected and those that live here and do business here in San Francisco. And I think that's what we need, because I think the polarization in San Francisco doesn't benefit the people we're about to help. They really need compassion, they need support, they need to be heard, and they need us to work together to build a system of service and healthcare and housing and employment and drug treatment and family building and all of those services that are going to enable us not to pay so much money on the back end. And I think that what you're doing is really spectacular. I'm humbled to be with you. I'm so excited and honored the mayor has given me this opportunity to work with great people, great volunteers, and great people in our city family that do this work. And believe me, the best is yet to come. Thank you so much.
So this is only his third day on the job, so thank you for coming out, but it's so new. As I was saying, it's really exciting to live in a city where, from those of us who are just working in the community, all the way up to the mayor, really believes in changing the system of care with homelessness and really is paying attention to this problem. So I want to welcome a dear friend of PHC, somebody that we admire and respect and are just so excited to have him here. It always makes our day when we start the day with him. So thank you, Mayor Lee.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Well, you know, Clara was saying earlier that she wanted to introduce people who are above her. Well, let me be very clear. We're never above Clara. We're with her. We're with her on this project, and anytime we can have 1,000 volunteers and over 300 providers help us with helping others who need our help, that's what San Francisco is about. You know, yesterday, were you there at City Hall? Yeah, how many people were there at City Hall to celebrate 50 years of Tony Bennett? Well, you saw it on the news. You heard about him being there. We gave him the proclamation, the key to the city. We had a boys and girls chorus. But I'll tell you, what I was thinking about all day long was how wonderful our city is. And the fact that Tony Bennett has sung about our city and has celebrated the things that are good about a city. And I just kept thinking on and on, why do we do this? Why do people come out so much? Why do you come out so much? Because you love this city as much as I do. That whenever the city calls upon a need, as we do with our homeless population, people of all levels, whether you're working for a great institution like CPMC, or you're working with a different company, or you're just a volunteer and someone who cares about somebody else, you come out and you do what you can. And when we can organize in city government to provide that opportunity, whether it's a haircut, whether it's sitting down and talk about how can we refer you a job, how can we provide a little training, how we can give you some eyeglasses you can see, how can we get your mail out, how can we set you up on an email, get you connected up? All of the different parts of life that we live normally may not be available to everybody, but you're here today to make that available. And so when I think about who Tony Bennett is singing to, I'm thinking about you, because he's thanking all of us for being what San Francisco's always been, a city with heart, a city with volunteers, a city of people who know how to do things for other people. That's what makes me so proud to be the mayor of this city. I'm willing to sacrifice everything there is to do what is good for this city. I don't care about the politics so much as I care that we can bring more people together under this big tent we call the city of San Francisco and just triple the effort to help so many other people change their lives, transform them, and then if we can have a moment in their lives to suggest there's a way out, there's friends, there is venues in which we care for them, it's all represented in the way you do things today, in the way you talk to people, the way you touch them, the way you communicate. So I love these efforts. I love these quarterly efforts where we can come together and demonstrate all the humanity that we have and remind ourselves that people watch us. And then they think about San Francisco and they think that's the place where You can get lonely in Manhattan, but when you come to San Francisco, it's not lonely. People want to interact with you. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for joining the myriad of volunteers that we have today, the over 1,000 that we'll have throughout the day with all the providers. Thank you for coming out and sharing with us your skill sets as we go and do what we're supposed to do to solve the chronic and the long-term needs. But we literally enjoy these moments which so many of you come and share your resources, your time, your skill sets, your character and personality. Congratulations. Thank you to this 43rd Project Homeless Connect, and thank you for being here.
It just occurred to me that we've never given Merely a t-shirt. So I think today is the day, right? He could be with us. There we go. And Bevan is new with us. Let's make sure that they have a t-shirt. They're one of us, right? We can all be in our matching t-shirts. So I want to close today by again saying thank you to CPMC. I want to also thank, you see the people up here, but there's hundreds of people still downstairs getting things set up. So thank you all for coming out. Have a wonderful day. We also have a very new committee that will be here today called the Pep Squad. And they're here, they'll be walking around with yellow t-shirts, and they're here to make sure that you, the volunteers, have anything you need. So if you need something, you need an electrical outlet, you need a bottle of water, you need a Cliff Bar, you let us know and we'll make sure that you get it, okay? Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you.